Can you roll your R's?
Just like that?
Can you do that? Yes. Just 2 pitches like. Yes.
Wow.
Good.
I got a brand new lens to look through every day. Happiness doesn't last, so I found a better way. And it feels like sunshine on my shoulders. It's the good life coming closer.
Hi, my name is Disha. I've been training my entire life for this moment, and for the past 55 minutes I've been training with a professional. Julie Andrews taught me with The Sound of Music, Do-Re-Mi, and I'm about to Do-Re-Mi this challenge.
My name's Emily Alonji. I'm a sophomore music education major. I've been singing for 11 years and I've been training with Professor Gerald Dolter for 2 years. I want to be a choir director and my life is singing.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things.
Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
We are here with Professor Dolter. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Gerald Dolter. I'm the director of Texas Tech Opera Theater. I've been a voice professor at the School of Music at Texas Tech. This is my 27th year on the faculty.
And you are so talented. I had the honor of taking a voice lesson, which you guys will get to see later on in this episode. But what got you interested in opera?
You know what? I was in an opera before I actually saw one on stage. It started for me when I was in high school. I grew up in Dubuque, Iowa, at a private school. Went to a private school, paid my own tuition to go there. It's a really good school, but it was back when it was pretty affordable. Anyway, when I was a sophomore in high school, I kind of gravitated away from doing athletics, and I was in the choir at first, and then a lot of the people who were in the choir were also in the musical. And so I auditioned for the musical, and they liked me, and they gave me a role, and it was Fiddler on the Roof. It was just a minor character, but it was a role. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved being on stage. I loved dream about being on stage. A lot of people dream about being on stage. I dreamt about putting together big shows. How are your rolled R's doing?
I can roll my R's.
I've become a greater artist as a result of my affiliation with Texas Tech and all of my work here. I've produced so many shows for Texas Tech and altogether for Texas Tech and Moonlight Musicals. I've directed over 100 different productions, all different kinds in all different settings. And Texas Tech has they've always been there to support what I do. They've never they do great for their faculty around at the school, not just the school of music, but throughout the entire university. There are people here that care. There are people that are on the cutting edge of research and advancing the human cause. And Texas Tech is there all the way to help them. Good. Now put a hum in there. Yes. Yes, Disha. Good. Yes, you'll see why we're doing this in just a little bit. But this is
how I'm supposed to do it though? It doesn't sound like
it's not. It's not finished. The reason that I do this, it's mostly for me, although it gets the student's voice going too. It's a simple exercise. All it is vowels, and it gives me an idea of where your voice is that particular day. You might have an allergy problem, and you're trying to sing through allergies, or you may very well have gone to the basketball game on Wednesday night. Yeah, and your voice is gone, in which case you shouldn't have a lesson at all. You should just let it rest, because rest is the best thing for a voice that's either been injured, or if you're coming back from surgery. I've brought people back from tonsillectomies, and this is the first thing that we do is OAAs like this. And so we try to get the vowels sounding somewhat right. It's hard for me. That's too high for me. Yo. Yo. Uh-huh. Ooh-ah-ee. But then we start working on the breathing and putting the amount of breath behind that they need. A lot of people think that you have to have a lot of breath to be a good singer. And it's not so much how much breath you take in, but it's how you use the breath that you take in. Now, I'd like for you to try this. Can you roll your R's?
Just like that?
Can you do that? Yes. Just two pitches like Yes.
Wow.
Good. Good job. Sing. It's going to get easier as we go higher. We're going to go high, and it's going to get easier for you.
Sorry for everyone who's listening. Tied up with string.
These are a few of my favorite things. Okay, good. That's that. Cream-colored ponies. Then we go on with the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4.